Let's just say you're cruising along in life. This is your baseline. Right about here, like most of us, we experience some form of trauma. At one point or another, we experience trauma. Could be acute, complex, or chronic. Could be vicarious. 70 to 85% of people experience trauma in their lives. Most people go through it. Shakes the foundation of our safety. But only 1 in 4 have a trauma response and symptoms consistent with PTSD, or post-traumatic stress disorder. Brains are wired for connection. Trauma comes along, rewires our brain for protection. We become hypervigilant, intrusive thoughts, nightmares, flashbacks, constantly looking for danger, checking, rechecking. Avoidance behaviors affects your mood and cognitions. Difficulty experiencing and expressing positive emotions. Prolonged psychological distress affecting us in various life domains. It can affect different people in different ways. It can be complicated. Ultimately, causing some form of pain. The coolest thing I ever learned about trauma was not the definition or the way it affects the brain or the symptoms related to PTSD. It wasn't the problem, the diagnosis, or the disorder. It wasn't the pollution that I like to learn about the most. It was the solution. 1 in 4 people experience PTSD, but 2.5 times as many people experiencing something called PTG, or post-traumatic growth. Increased appreciation for life, newfound possibilities, close relationships, personal strengths such as resiliency, clarification of core beliefs, and spirituality. All increase post-traumatic growth. 2/3 of people that experience trauma experience post-traumatic growth. We hear about this all the time. More people are experiencing this. When I learned about this, it made me immediately think about hope. Hope not just that we could recover from PTSD back to our baseline, but that we can actually go higher in certain areas and have a newfound appreciation for life, improve connections, new possibilities. There's growth through adversity, benefit findings. There's a purpose in our pain. There's a prize on the other side of our pain. If we just hold on, if we don't give up. Not just talking about post-traumatic growth, talking about post-depressive growth, post-anxiety growth, post-breakup growth, post-addictive growth, post-adjustment growth. I'm just saying there's growth. Sometimes we have to look ourselves in the eyes, stand in the mirror and say, listen, I know we're here now, we're in the trenches now, we're in the fire now, we got all these symptoms and we don't know if we want to live anymore, but there's something at the end. There's something on the other side if we just got to hold on. We can't give up. There's a silver lining embedded in the pain and the trials and tribulations that we go through. We don't just go through it, we grow through it. So hold on. Don't stop fighting. Don't give up. There's something better on the other side of our pain. Timber approves this message.